welcome back. Devlog 2. We got some dev, and I've logged it. I've been gone a bit. You know, life, it gets in the way. But all the same, we have a good bit of progress to show off, and we'll jump right in. Right here in front of us, we got the first unit model, the Lowly Knight. He is a pretty simple, low poly design, and that's going to be, most of the units. They don't really need to be that high poly. They only need like a few of them, because there's going to be lots of them, all on the field, all at once. So I went ahead and made him look like this. I'm still pretty happy with how he turned out. Working on some animations. We have an animation for attacking and walking. And I don't have these implemented in Godot yet. Just have the two right now. I'll work on getting more animations put in once I get the animation system implemented in Godot. But for now, we got this, and I'm pretty happy with it. Some models and some units will come with higher poly versions, namely the heroes that are leading each of the factions. Because they will need to be displayed in higher quality at different times, but they'll still have a lower poly version closer to like the Knight for regular gameplay. On top of the Knight, other models that have been implemented, pretty basically, and I'm just kind of playing with some of the shaders and how they interact with fog, but we have trees. I have two of them, currently just the pine trees in the world. Also have this crystal node. The crystal node is needing work, but this was me just really... I got excited working on modeling, so I just kept putting more in, and we got these ones. I mean, look at that, those little shiny bits. All those crystals those people are going to be grabbing. Shinies. So, you can expect more models being implemented as I work on my workflow for implementing them. It occasionally gets weird to jump back and forth between coding and modeling for me. I'm still getting the balance right. So for now, this is what we got in this devlog, but we'll have more moving forward. I didn't just work on models, we also got some features. Now we have boats. Ignore the boat model. I'm going to make a different one. This is just so I have something to show that boats work. It took a while to get them working because I had to make the dock function. I also had to learn how to work better with Godot's navigation system. In the middle of that, Godot updated, changing the navigation system. So lots of bugs kept popping up that I had to figure out how they work, and it works better now, but timing for updates was fun. Aside from that, we also have formation code. I just have the one formation right now, but I'm going to add more options later down the road. But with how I have the coding for it set up, it'd be really easy to add more. Next on the list, we have some new attack methods. The new attack methods are a arc-based attack and a beam-based attack. These two different attacks have a lot of versatility on what I can do with them, but they're also pretty versatile in how to add more attacks. I can't really show it off. It's not super easy to show off. There's also a simple ranged attack that just checks if you're close and does the attack with a chance to miss. And I'm just going to kind of wait to see how all the units are working out and if a different attack method would be better for them. These work pretty well for what I have so far, and I like how they look and the things I'm going to be able to do with them. They have more versatility than I can easily show off without mass importing a bunch of units. Additionally, units are now able to garrison. There are checks to make sure that when they garrison, they're going into an appropriate building. You're able to ungarrison them so they don't just fall into the abyss as they did for a short window of time. I don't do anything to the building when they're garrisoned right now. I do intend in the future to have the options of increasing building strength, certain buildings even having an attack boost if there's units in them. I do have a watchtower planned, but it requires a bit more kind of specific coding aside from just spawning units, so it'll show up later. Keep an eye out for it and whatnot. There's not a whole lot more to show. I really ran into a bunch of issues with the transition from the Godot update. It broke a few different things. They run better now that they've been broken, but they were broken for some amount of time. Finally, for a bit of concept art, we do have some infantry units drawn in. They're pretty straightforward, and I'm going to get more of them all concepted as I go. These concepts will give an idea of what future characters are going to look like. And I'm getting close to where I'm going to start working on some non-Kingdom of Amarylf faction stuff. Currently, I've just been worrying about them just because a lot of the stuff I've been working on has been general, but unit implementing will start leaning me into looking at some of the other factions a little more closely. And you'll be able to see some of the aesthetic I'm really planning to go for with them. That is really all that there is to show off today, though. I'm going to try and be a little faster with updates, but as I said, life does what it does and gets in the way. But I like showing these off. Not getting a lot of viewers right now, and that's, okay. I enjoy making these. And anyone who's watching, I do enjoy having you come in and check it out. I bring a little bit of happiness to you today because you saw a little bit of coding being turned into a game, then that's enough for me. If you liked this video, though, go ahead, like it. If you don't care, be cool. Help me share it to other people. Subscribe to follow along with the project, but all in all, thanks for following along. Have a good day.